Okay, so hi guys, welcome back to another lecture. This is in this we are going to cover a weekly recap slash how I got over 200 points on a long, which I took on Tuesday. I took two trades this week. One was a win and one was a break even. And with that, I called it a week. I was busy, so I didn't trade much this week. Right. Now let's start. Before we start, let's look at the executions. This is the outlook. I was looking for longs on Tuesday, and this was the trade I took. This is all for free on in this server. Link is gonna be in the description. This was the long execution, and this was the break-even execution. Two trades this week. Okay, so let's get right into it. Looking at Monday, how we open on the week. We open after we put in a reversal on Friday. Now the most important part here is that we have this old daily low resting over here from 9 June. Now on Friday we didn't took it actually, but we formed equal lows with it, you see, and then we formed this reversal. So most of the people are looking at this like equal lows, and they're looking to target this on the new week open, of course. So when price open over here, what most of the people are looking for is open, retrace, to then dump lower and take out the equal lows that we had resting. But they're wrong, of course, because usually when we form equal lows and we reverse from here, like on Friday we did, look at the bigger picture over here. What is this? We have a protected high and we have a protected low. We have all of this range unrebalanced, unmitigated. So usually what you can expect is a classic weekly profile, basically, in which we can see accumulation on Monday, manipulation on Tuesday, like this, or mitigating the range of Thursday, also the previous week's range, rebalancing it, and then forming the reversal for the week, going towards the lows. Now, what's the narrative behind this? It's people are thinking they are looking for shorts towards the equal lows, right? Now, when we open, we retrace. They're looking for shorts over here, so everyone is bearish. So this range up, this is gonna lead everyone into buys. So everyone will be thinking, okay, markets are going higher. Probably we are going for these liquidity pools, or this high, and this high. But actually, this is all just a manipulation so everyone can think we're bullish to then reverse it lower towards these lows. So everyone over here, 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 and like all of this price lag, everyone will be bullish looking at these highs just because of the trend on Tuesday. But it's all just a manipulation to take out the equal lows we formed on the higher time frame. Okay, since we understand that, now let's look into Monday. Monday we opened, we accumulated, we expanded higher. At 9:30, 9:45, we reversed from. We almost took out the Friday high, but we kind of formed equal highs with it, and we reversed lower. Now, after we reversed lower, look, we never took out the low of the weekly open low, the Monday low, until Tuesday. Then Tuesday opened right here. We opened, we dumped lower, we took out the Monday low, we formed an SMT with it. Now what? Of course we're gonna expand higher. Why? Because we have to mitigate this range. We expand higher in Asia and London. Okay, yeah. We expand higher. London we manipulated lower. Expansion higher. Pre-market we got into a range. Great. Whenever there's a range in pre-market, it's like a plus setup for me. So we got into a range at 5 a.m. We kept ranging. 9:30 we tapped in a level, which is this. It's a level from the fibs I use. I'm not gonna go into that, but we tapped into a level and we dumped lower. We dumped lower inside a POI. We formed SMT with the London lows and we rejected higher. After this rejection, I was kinda 50-50, or like I was kinda looking for more confirmation before entering. So when we formed this M5 OB and we kinda rejected from it, I longed there for a 5 hour and my TP goes straight for 200 points, which was also a level for me which I was expecting the weekly reversal to form, right? So price should hit this before reversing lower, and that's what I targeted. And the TP got smacked. Very simple, very effective. 930 manipulation lower inside a POI after taking out the range low, expansion higher towards the POI. Now Tuesday has done its job. It has manipulated higher, so everyone can think we are bullish. Of course, it's a manipulation, right? Fake move. Wednesday we open right here, and we try to dump lower. We accumulate. We dumped lower, and retrace back up. Dumped lower inside of this level. We form SMT there at 8:45, and rejected higher, of course. Now let's go on the 5 minute. As you can see, we 9:30 we opened with no wick at all, so there was no wick, devil mark, and we expanded higher. Once we expand higher, I was kind of looking for 9:35 to take out the 9:30 low from the wick. It never did, so I took an entry which was very late, very late. Like it took a long after we started to expand and accumulate. And I believe when we stepped out this low and rejected her, I longed right there. My stop was below this, and I was kind of aiming for the previous day high. Yeah, around there, like that. Now, this was the trade which ended up break even, of course. But look at this. I did expect price to form high of the week inside this blue box, which is a level. But I really didn't like how we accumulated over here. So usually when we form a high of the week, price goes into the level, we touch it and we bang, expand lower. But in this case, we touch the level and then we start to accumulate from the level. So we are going like this. This is not displacement, right? This is engineer liquidity, which usually gets taken later on. So what I was expecting over here was that we sweep the high of Tuesday, like this wicket, and then we were slower again from the same level. It never happened, of course. Why? Look, we did expand hard towards the Asia highs, like that. We took the Asia highs and we formed SMT with the Tuesday high, right? So usually SMT means this liquidity will still rest and we're gonna reverse. SMT means what? Reversal, right? So I really didn't notice the SMT. I wasn't on charts after I placed the trade, and when I came back, market was like about here. So I was like, just let it go now. And yeah, I got break even, which is alright. I don't have a 100% winner, of course. Then we open on Thursday, I believe. Yeah. Thursday we open dropped inside this order block. We expand her in Asia at 9 p.m. We hit a level and we reversed lower. London we just reaccumulated, retraced, dumped. 9:30 we retraced, dumped lower. We hit a level on the Friday low. We rejected back higher, sweep, came lower, accumulate, dump, manipulate, take out the accumulation, SMT. And then we just dump, retrace, dump. 9:30 open, we retrace back up inside the pre-market range, and we dump slower, taking out our objectives, which was the Friday low and the old daily low, equal lows. So basically, uh, what happened was once the week opens, you should have two levels: level A, level B. If you're bearish, you should look on Monday and Tuesday. You should look for longs. If you're bearish, towards the level A. Once you hit the level A, you switch your bias towards sells. Then you kept looking for sells until you hit the level B. It's really this simple. It's like this happens every single week. All you have to do is just identify two levels, A and B. Once you have those levels, you look for longs towards the levels, shorts from the levels, or shorts from the levels and longs towards the level, same thing. This is something I've been using it's been like almost 1.5 years now, and this is how market moves: OHLC or LHC, PO3 basically. You just mark out levels and you expect price reverse from them. So as I said, Monday you can be looking for longs over here. Tuesday you can be looking for longs, which I did indeed took. And after Tuesday you should be looking for shorts from there on. Now of course you don't pattern trade it. That's the thing with this. If we have a level A and if we have a level B, if price hits this on Tuesday, that does not mean you are gonna be looking for sell off on Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. That's pattern trading this. You should be going into every day with a new narrative, of course. So like over here, we indeed did form a reversal on Tuesday, yet still I was looking for longs for Wednesday. Why? Mitigations of ranges. That's something I would cover later, but in a new video. But that's a very good topic, like one of the best topics in trading is mitigation of ranges. Uh, why would I be looking for longs over here when we already have the weekly reversal? That's the question. Well, we had the weekly reversal, but we had some job to do. Key time 9:30, we expand higher, we did the job. Another key time 11 a.m., we reversed lower. So if you understand the mitigation of ranges and key times, everything just falls into the place. And I believe that marks the end of this lecture. It was a nice week, amazing week, and next week, let's see, I do have a level in mind which is right there. So we can expect something to happen at this 28,007 on the NAS 100 broker, Pepperstone. So yeah, with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care, goodbye and peace.